Most SwiftUI tutorials teach one small feature at a time, but real apps need structure, persistence, authentication, cloud sync, AI handling, quiz logic, and debugging support. This is SwiftCoach AI, a production-style SwiftUI app built to show how a real AI-powered iOS project fits together. You can choose learning goals, study different modes, ask all different types of questions using the AI, and it also includes coaching responses as well. The app includes save, conversations, favorites, study plan items, speech, input, spoken responses, and Swift data local persistence, so the user's learning history can be stored and retrieved locally. There is also practice quiz section where you can create any type of quiz. Okay, I just type one on the fly, how to create a class. As you can see, the AI generates multiple choice questions that you can use where you have to select the right answer. And you can also track your progress and save the quiz results. The actual results, they're stored within the Scores tab, which is here. And it shows you the actual reports. So, instead of stitching together random Swift data, Firebase, and AI tutorials, you can get a complete project you can run, study, and customize. Ever built an AI app where the response disappears when you close the app? In this SwiftUI tutorial, I'll show you how to save and load AI responses using user defaults. So the first thing we need to do is to create a new file within our app folder. Name the file AppPreferences. Import foundation. And then create our struct. The purpose of this struct is to give us one centralized place to manage the app preferences. That means our SwiftUI views stay focused on the UI, not saving and loading settings. These keys are the names that user defaults use behind the scenes. The next thing we need to do is to create our read and write property. tutorial stops and people get stuck, especially with how to structure this properly. I'll go through this in a real world SwiftUI application on my course. Link is in the description.
¿Cómo estás hoy? ¿Puedo ver el menú?
So, user defaults works best with simple values. So we store the enum raw value instead of the enum itself. The next property we need to create is our default Go property. This stores the user's main learning goal. This is useful because the app can tailor the experience around what the user wants to learn or what they want to improve upon. The next property we need to create is auto speak. This controls whether the app automatically speaks the response. It is a small setting, but it makes the app more accessible and useful for audio learners. The next property we need to create is speech rate. The purpose of this property is to store the speaking speed for text to speech, and it will also let the user adjust this to make the app feel more flexible and user friendly. Default mode property, that is incorrect. So I'll just copy and paste the corrected version from the clipboard as I entered the incorrect solution for that. I'll just paste the solution. So the purpose of the default mode property, it stores how the user wants to study, such as explain mode or quiz mode. Another property that we need to add is default go. So this property stores the user's main learning goal.